Hey guys, so I wanted to do something a little fun with like pregnancy, and that isn't just a pregnancy update because I know those are probably getting tiring. You guys probably want to see something a little different, but I promised that little guy that you guys have kind of seen before, promise he will get his video just when I'm not being super lazy. So I'm just gonna do the pregnancy tag just because I wanted to make a video, but it's also like 10 o'clock at night, so I didn't want to do anything that's like too like time consuming, I guess, or something. Anyway, let's get on with it. How many months pregnant are you? I am 7 months. I am officially fully 6 months. I'm going into my 7th. I'm also 27 weeks. We'll be going on to 28. How did your family react to the news? So, I will probably end up making a how did I tell my family I was pregnant story, just because it was a weird time when I found out. It was definitely a weird, odd, like, timing of things. So yeah, but my sister was incredibly happy for me. My parents and my brother were concerned right away, and they were just scared for me, but none of them had like big reactions. They all just like kept asking me if like it was serious and if I was being 100% serious and I wasn't lying. I was like, because I had a picture on my phone of the hospital pregnancy test saying that I was pregnant, so that they know I couldn't lie. And I made them read it till they figured it out, and then they kept asking me if it was real, and I had to keep telling them yes. My other sister said she was happy for me, but she almost slapped me, but she didn't. So yeah, none of it was like terrible, which I'm really thankful for. Do you know the sex of the baby? Yes, I do. There is no way I could have waited. That's just not me. Even having to wait the time we did was killing me because I wanted to know. But it is a girl. What did I want? I wanted a girl. So me and the dad really wanted a girl so badly. We constantly talked about it, and we were just like, God, I have a feeling that we want a girl so bad we're gonna have a boy, like. And then we popped the balloon and Pink came out, so we got what we wanted, and I'm so happy and I'm so excited. Do you want more children? So ever since I like knew I could have children, like 13, 14, I like always wanted to be a mom. And then when my siblings started having children, I helped out with their kids as much as I possibly could because I loved babies and I just loved taking care of them and being with them, and I always wanted to be a mom. But when I found out I was pregnant, honestly, I was like so scared to the point where I was like, I don't want any more. I want to just have one and be done. But as time has gone on and I think about it, I come from such a big family that I don't know if I could not give her siblings and be okay with her just being by herself. Just because I know how fun siblings can be. Yeah, they can be terrible, but having siblings, you know, you always have a friend, like. So just because my siblings were a lot of times my only friends growing up, so I kind of want her to have that same like relationship and experience, and I feel like having siblings are important. What's been your biggest craving? So surprisingly, I don't have big, huge, insane cravings. I feel like a very unconventional pregnant woman because a lot of things women talk about and relate to each other about, I don't really. I'm just like, don't deal with that, I'm sorry. But if there is anything I noticed I crave more than the other, it would probably be like fruits or like oats and like kind of bland stuff, which I think is weird. But that's about it. What's been the best part of being pregnant? Honestly, the best part about being pregnant is just like every time I'm like full or even just like laying down and I feel her kick and I feel her like punch me, even though sometimes it gets annoying because I'm trying to relax or I'm trying to go to sleep and she's moving, I still love it, and I'm gonna miss that so much when she's here. I just love knowing that like I have a connection with her right now that nobody else has, and I'm experiencing so many things that like, you know, only women can really experience, or like I'm experiencing something with her specifically that no one else is experiencing. So I think that that's the best part, and I'm going to miss that the most. The worst part of being pregnant. It ties between I cannot stand how insanely hormonal I am. I cannot stand how big of a baby I've become. I cry at everything and it sucks. And then also, now that I'm getting bigger and I'm hitting my 3rd trimester, I have the back and hip pain, and it gets unbearable some days, and it sucks and I hate it. And you know, I can barely walk or do anything, and it's so irritating. Like, if pregnancy didn't come with the pain, then I'd be okay. Do you have the name picked out? Yes, we do. And her name is Lily Rena. Her middle name is actually my oldest sister's name. I always knew with my first girl she was going to have my sister's first name as her middle name, just because I always wanted to kind of contribute her in my children, just because she's not here, because I'll probably get into this later explaining like her name and stuff, but I always wanted to contribute her, my oldest sister, with my first daughter. Who will be with you during labor? I don't know for sure about the other two, because she might leave. I don't know. For sure the dad is going to be with us, and I'm hoping that I can have my mother stay in the room. I'm hoping she will be able to stay in the room with me, because I feel like I'm really going to need her. And I want my oldest sister, just because she's had kids before, and 2, I'm really insanely close with her, and she is like my second mom, so I really want her there. But other than that, I don't want anyone else in the room. Natural or medicated birth? So I've been debating this and talking about it and listening to everybody's advice and stuff, but I suffer from really bad back pain already for a few years, that I'm not 100% sure that I want to do the epidural and deal with even more back pain for the rest of my life. So, but I know I want to have like a good experienced labor, and I know the epidural will probably give me that, but I don't know. And then I've listened to the natural birth, where it's, you know, you can get up and walk around right away, and you know, you don't have to have like a catheter or anything. It's just like you feel everything, So right now I want to lean towards natural birth, just because, one, I want to be able to get up and walk around right away and, like, you know, not be numb, and two, I am scared of how much more pain my back is going to be in after getting the epidural. So, because I already deal with it, and already dealing with it before I got pregnant, it was already sometimes hard to deal with and hard to, it was unbearable at sometimes. So, kind of scared. So, I'm kind of unsure about that, but leaning more towards natural birth. Are you scared about labor? Yes. I am incredibly terrified. I'm trying not to be, but I mean, especially when it's your first kid and you don't know anything about it and you don't know anything about the experience or anything like that, it's very, very, very scary to think about, even though that's all I've been really thinking about. Will you breastfeed? Yes. Or I will at least attempt to. Just because I know it is a lot better for her, and I know it is a lot better for us together to do that. But you know, if she ends up not being able to latch and if she has trouble, I'm not going to force it. I will just probably exclusively pump. What do you look forward to after pregnancy? I look forward to just having her here and being able to see her and, like, get to know her, I guess, and, like, just, like, to get to see her grow up and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to sound like I'm not excited for her to be here, but I'm not excited for pregnancy to end, if that makes sense. How did the other parent react? So, me and him weren't together really before this, and I can't really say we're together now. We're just kind of working through it, I guess. But I mean, I've grown up with this guy for so long, and I've been in love with him for years. And so it was a very hard thing to deal with when I first found out. I was so scared to tell him. I was incredibly scared to tell him. So yeah, but he reacted a lot differently than what I thought he would have reacted. He was calm. The only thing that he asked for was, you know, kind of some space to, like, think and let it sink in and, like, deal with the reality of the situation. So yeah, he acted pretty well. It's just, you know, when you're young and you don't have your life figured out and you know your whole life is gonna change in 9 months, I can see why he reacted the way he did, especially when you're not with that person. So I'm done with the questions. I was gonna do the 20 question tag, but some of them I just, like, didn't want to answer. So yeah, I just kind of made my own list of the questions I wanted to answer. Anyway, I hope you guys liked this. Hope it was a little bit more, like, fun and you guys found out a little bit more about my pregnancy and, like, how I'm feeling about it and stuff. And yeah, other than that, I will see you guys soon, because in a week I actually get to see her. I'll probably be making a video about this ultrasound, because this is the third one, because she's stubborn and she will not move. So they have to keep having us go in to get different pictures of her heart, because they're still not getting the angles that they need. So I'll probably be talking about that and updating you guys on that. And I have a lot more time off next week as well, so I will hopefully be making a video about that guy. So yeah. Oh, and also I do have a little surprise probably in that video. So yeah. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.